You know how I'm always saying we all learn from each other at this channel and always be learning. That really does apply to me, perhaps more than anybody else. And three of you came up with some really good points after my last video. I'll include a link on this video on the last live stream where I gave 10 points, 10 points that relate to why there's stress and death after a water change. So there were three comments that I feel I want to share with you, and the first one has to do with that question I've been asking for a long time: why do water conditioner makers like Seachem, like in this tank here? This tank I condition with a product called Safe, and with a quarter teaspoon, I mean just like this much, I can condition this entire 300-gallon tank. But it suggests that you condition the entire tank whenever you fill from the tap, even though you might be only topping off or replacing maybe 20 gallons or so, or 100 gallons, a third of the tank, right? It says condition for the entire tank. Well, one of you, and you can see the comment here, one of you actually pointed out that what's added to the water is designed to kill off, right, whatever is in the water and whatever amount of water it gets mixed into. So it would go beyond what comes from the tap is actually capable of treating, whether it be ammonia or chlorine. It's capable of treating more water than just the water you're bringing in. So to counteract that, you need to treat for the volume of the entire tank, and that way you're going to prevent having an adverse reaction, killing off beneficial bacteria, and just having the bad things that happen when you add chlorine and ammonia to a tank. The next point, which I wasn't aware of before, the next point was having to do with smokers. And I talked about in that video, in those 10-point videos, in the 10-point live stream, that you have to be sure your hands are clean before you work in your tank, right? You're in the garden, you get a little bit of some weed killer on your hand, and you come and you start working right in your tank. You could contaminate your tank. Well, someone pointed out that if you're a smoker, if you're vaping, or you're handling smoking products, and you add nicotine to your tank, that nicotine can be very deadly to your fish. And this is one of those points, like this point and the next one I'm going to cover with you, that would leave you in a mystery because you wouldn't be able to figure it out. So you were vaping and you work in your tank and you have fish go into stress or die off, and now you're shaking your head. You know, what the heck's going on? You test your water tests out perfect. You go, what's happening, right? You added nicotine to your water and didn't even know it. You can see that comment here. And the third comment that was under that live video, which I think was really enlightening, was the idea of copper. You can end up with copper coming in through the pipes, and again, unless you're testing for it, you're not going to know, and you're going to end up with a bit of a mystery. And so getting a copper test kit, if you're having mystery die-offs and you don't know what's going on, get a kit that can test for copper and find out if copper is coming in through the tap, and if so, take whatever the recommended steps are for removing copper, because otherwise certain kinds of fish that are sensitive to that on lower levels, and all of your fish on higher levels, are going to react to copper, and you'll have some of these mystery deaths after water changes. Okay, just thought I'd quickly share with you these three comments, and you can see the copper comment here. I just wanted to share with you those 3 comments because I thought they were very, very good. And again, we all learn from each other, and always be learning, my friends. All right. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And come on by on Saturday at the Cichlids and Coffee live stream. And you know, we get into some great discussions there. And it's on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Central. And that's 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. And if you like the content of this channel, please be sure to, you know, to subscribe, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. Let YouTube know something good's going on, and that way we'll keep growing. We'll keep reaching more fish keepers with some good information. All right. Thank you, my friends. Appreciate you tuning in. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.